Well, let's just hope that the weather right now is not an indication of what's about to happen over there in Atlanta with the Dallas Cowboys. It's already starting thunderous with the Cowboys game even start with. I don't know. Should I hit the breaking news sounder?
That storm started midway through this week. You go ahead and hit the breaking news sounder.
Yeah, might as well. Would you like to take this one, Kendrick, or should I? Would you like to take it?
No, you can go ahead. You go ahead and take it. I already knew this was gonna happen, but you can go ahead and take it. You go ahead.
Wait a minute. How'd you know it was gonna happen when the Cowboys decided?
Listen, I told you this. Before the season said you bringing this guy back for what? For what action is the purpose you bringing him back for? He was fit. The reason why you let him go because he said he was finished. But you go ahead. You go ahead. I just like when I get proven right. You go ahead.
Well, Jerry Jones is on my screen right now on Channel 4. Well, guys, it appears that the Dallas Cowboys have made the trip without Ezekiel Elliott, as he has not. The Cowboys decided that he won't make the trip because of disciplinary reason. Is that what I have right, Kendrick? And it appears that this week he was late for meetings and then just didn't show to one, and the Cowboys decided, well, if you can't show up to the meetings and into the what's the name, then we just don't even need you. So you just go ahead and stay here at the house. Which I have come to the conclusion, Kendrick, that if he's missing meetings and he's not showing up to stuff, pretty much means he has quit on the team.
Yeah, and the final straw was that he missed a Friday meeting. Well, he didn't, like you say, he didn't show up, and that was basically the straw that broke the camel's back. And they said, no, how would you just don't even come? He's not locked in. Remember, he asked the question, what am I here for, after that Pittsburgh Steelers game where Rico Dowdle basically had the best game of any Cowboy running back. It was kind of mysterious that the next week against the Detroit Lions, he got more and more carries, and you can see Rico Dowdle visibly not happy with it when he was leaving the field. People was on social media looking at Rico Dowdle, say he was visually upset about what happened, and then Rico Dowdle mysteriously gets an illness. He gets an illness last week.
So we go from an illness to not showing up to practice this week.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle gets an illness last week and he can't play, and then Dalvin Cook's active, but Zeke is active. He's getting most of the carries during the game, and then now he's told to go home or stay at home. And that's an indicator that in the next listen, we're getting close to a trade deadline. I'm probably sure they're not going to find a trade partner for him. I'm probably sure they're probably scouring to see if they can trade Ezekiel Elliott for something, for a pocket change or something. But if not, look for, after the trade deadline on Tuesday, look for him probably to get released.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, this is getting bad, man. This is getting really bad. I mean, listen. I want to peel back the cap for you personally, professional, and business wise right now. It is not good for business around here when the Cowboys suck. Okay, our show is predicated on going out, being outside with people, being around people. People don't want to come spend money when the Cowboys suck.
Case in point, when Walt trying to tell you, we can't sell the show when the Cowboys stink. It's hard to sell a show when the product's not good. That's just business right there. That's just product and sales. You can't sell product that isn't good. Nobody's going to buy it. Go ahead and see you.
Right. I'm just letting you know, man, like this team is just in a whirlwind. And I just don't, earlier I thought there was a way up for us, but I just don't see a way up for us. I mean, that don't mean we're going to stop doing the Cowboys pre-halftime post-game show. We're just saying that, man, it's hard. It's hard for us to come. Man, you remember last season? We did like what, half the season on the road and half the season here? Because they were actually good. They were actually good.
Actually, we did more of the.
We did more on the road than we did in the studio.
Yeah, the last 2 years. Yeah, but it's hard to, like I say, it's hard to sell a product that nobody's interested in buying. And right now, nobody's really interested. Listen, I just wanted to, I didn't put it on social media or anything. I just wanted to wear my Cowboys gear out public the last 2 weeks. You should have seen the dirty looks I got in grocery stores. In mechanic shop, even my own job, talking about, dude, you should be ashamed of yourself wearing that. Why are you wearing that garbage? Literally, an old lady came up to me and hit me on the arm and said, "You better stop wearing that, young man."
Not that same old lady that trying to drill them teeth in your mouth.
No, it wasn't. No, I didn't wear it that time because she had the drill in my mouth. So I actually didn't want to have any holes in my mouth. So
my brother who lives in Atlanta right now says the Cowboy fans are out in A-Town right now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The fans are out. The fans are out in A-Town.
Listen, the Cowboys are going to be a draw outside of Dallas, but we're talking about the home base.
Right.
There's no excitement. In the home base, there's no excitement. There's anger, disappointment. There's borderline hatred. There's cliques getting formed in Cowboy land, just like it's cliques getting formed on the team, apparently, where you got two of the top defensive players, one who's out again today, basically throwing somewhat seeing a little slight at the starting quarterback this week on a podcast. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, man, it's bad all over the place. Well, do you want to go with the players inactive list?
Yeah, we'll start it off. Cowboys. What is the Cowboys are 4? What are they? 4-4? 4-4 or 3-4? They lost so much. So anyway, 4-4. They
lost so much. So
the Atlanta Falcons are 5-3. This game will be taking place at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is a 3.5-point favorite. The over and under is 51.5. The matchup meter, ESPN's matchup meter predicts the Atlanta Falcons have a 56.4 chance of winning to the Cowboys 43.2 chance of winning. Series record, this is a new thing I'm putting into the show. Overall series record, the Cowboys lead 19-11 overall series record. The last meeting, Dallas beat Atlanta here in Arlington 43-3 in actually this month of 2021. The last week the Cowboys, obviously were defeated by the 49ers 30-24. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a thrilling game 31-26. As the thunder cracks over my house. Cowboys. So I said that. The Cowboys offense is 15th overall. Rush offense is 32nd. That's dead last. They're seventh in pass offense and scoring offense. They're 22nd. Defensively, overall, they're 26th. Not good. They're almost dead last against the rush. 31st. That's not good. Pass defense, they're 20th, and scoring defense, they're 26th. For the Falcons, offensively overall, they're 7th Against rushing offense, the basically mid about 15th. Pass offense, they're top 5, they're 5th, and scoring offense, they're 12th. Defensively, overall, they're 19th. They're 21st against the rush, and they're 18th against the pass, and they're 19th in scoring. The total turnover differential, Cowboys, my God, -8. The Falcons overall even. As we see Shams on the screen.
Hi,
How you doing, Shams?
I'm fine.
You got anything you want to say to Ezekiel Elliott?
Yeah, I'm late checking out like Zeke. He's been checked out, missing work, missing meetings, missing everything, and he's gave up on the season. I've given up on the season. We got things in common.
Yeah, we were just explaining to people that it's kind of hard to sell the show when the Cowboys suck. People don't want to come out and spend money.
You know, it's wild. I put a tweet out today. I said, Cowboys come on at 12, and I don't think anybody cares.
Nobody. Oh my gosh, yeah. Literally at the barbershop. Literally yesterday at the barbershop, there was not a word about the Cowboys game on at 12 o'clock.
Let me let you listen to these replies. Not a damn soul. Nope. Not even showing on local channels here, and I don't really care. Probably don't want to watch anyway. I think I'm gonna go hoop at the park instead. Not a soul. Nope, not a care in the world. I'm gonna enjoy my Sunday, and I don't care. Like,
hold on. The dude that said he gonna go hoop at the park. He do know is he in Dallas? He do know it's thunder and lightning outside.
He don't care. He's gonna go hoop in the thunder and lightning. That's how bad it is.
Not in Dallas. He's not in Dallas.
Okay.
Don't care. That's how bad it. That's how much he'd rather go risk his life in the rain and the thunder than to watch the Cowboys play. My God.
All right, let's get to the
As my daddy just sent me a spirit. My dad just sent me a spiritual enlightenment text and said, "Give God praise, son."
You want me to? I got it pulled up on my phone right now, Kendrick.
You go ahead. You go ahead, sis. Yeah, I hear you. You go ahead.
Well, the Cowboys inactives read like this. Micah, he's too busy doing podcasts, bashing his quarterback.
God dang it.
Zeke, we don't know what happened to him last week. Somebody came down with a mysterious illness. This week we hear of Zeke just doing what he want to do and not caring. Andrew Booth, Deron Bland, we don't know what's going on with that guy. I think I know. They may trade him.
It may be something a little more serious with Deron Bland's foot.
That Liz chronic injury. I think that's what it was. They didn't want to tell us.
They're not talking more about it. It may be something. It may be it may be late to the season. He may be back. That's just something I heard. But anyway, go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, me too. KJ Henry, Matt Walesko, and Trey Lance is your inactives for today. And I mean, we go with that. Moving on over to the Falcons inactives. Wait, hold on. My bad, guys. Oh. Jason.
Could I, Shams?
JD Bertrand, people we don't care who don't play. Tackle Brandon Parker. So, I mean, who are these people?
Well, we know one guy is going to be in there. He's going to be licking his chops. That's one. Excuse me. That's one. Your guy Bijan Robinson.
He's going to go off. Put all your money on him. I put all your money on Bijan.
This 30-second rush defense the Cowboys have. So he's gonna be looking his chops today. Shams, we see your discouragement when you came on the show. I'm glad to see you cracked a little bit of smile curled up on your cheeks. That's pretty good. What do you see as for today's game? What do the Cowboys have to do to try to win by either half a point? I'm trying to either win by half a point today. Not a full point, just half a point. What do you have to do today?
They're not
Come
winning
on,
this game.
get some positivity. Let's get some positivity. Come on.
They're not winning this game. I don't see them winning. The Cowboys are at a point in their season where I don't know. I just don't see them winning. My friend just texted me saying they need a big day out of CeeDee Lamb. Good luck. He's going against AJ Terrell, one of the top DBs in the league, and we know how CD is against top DBs. For the Cowboys to actually have a chance, they're gonna have to protect Dak. Dak is gonna have to keep the ball safe. Like, can't have turnovers. We're gonna actually maybe run the ball. Atlanta will give up rushing yards, but of course we don't have a running game. So maybe a week off, Rico Dowdle's feeling 100% now and can run the ball and be like, "Hi, you should have never made me a healthy scratch," or whatever. Defense is gonna have to
cover that bullshit flu.
Yeah. Defense is gonna have to startle Kirk Cousins. Cowboys fans know we've played Kirk Cousins many a time. When he gets rattled, turns the ball over. We're going to have to force turnovers, hit him, sack him, touch him, breathe on him, something. But you're missing two of your top D linemen, and since then I don't know how many turnovers we've forced. So
we haven't forced that many turnovers. We're actually in the turnover differential. I just read it off. The Cowboys are -8.
-8, yeah.
So, listen, the Cowboys. I'm gonna try to get a little positivity here to the show. I know everybody's down, but a little positivity is good for everybody on this Sunday morning, the Lord's Day.
There isn't.
All right, it's the Lord's Day, man. It's Sunday. Come on, man. But listen, the Cowboys can win this game if they have a big day, and I mean a big day on the special team side. I mean, if you can get a block punt or a punt return, something to give a little juice to this football team, something unexpected, I think the Cowboys can win today. Also, Shams, you talked about it. Kirk Cousins can be rattled. He has 7 interceptions this season, so he's prone to throw it away. If the Cowboys can get a little bit of pressure now, they're gonna have to bring the pass rush. The blitz like they did last week. They're not good enough to get home with the regular front row, like you said, with their 2 starting defense ends out. They're gonna have to manufacture pressure and hoping they can get a strip sack for a fumble, or him throwing into obviously Curtis for a turnover. And on the thirdly, Dak Prescott can't turn the ball over. The last few weeks, the Cowboys have lost the turnover battle. One of them games, miraculously against Pittsburgh, they actually won, and they lost the turnover battle. If the Cowboys continue to lose the turnover battle, they cannot win football games. If they can actually get even in the turnover battle or win the turnover battle, they have a very good chance of winning this game. Because, like I said, the defensively, Falcons are an average defense. They're not really good at getting home. The pass rush rate is bad. The sack rate is bad. So if there's any opportunity that the Cowboys offensive line can actually dominate a game today, it's this game.
Line? You mean defensive line?
Offensive line. Offensive line. I'm talking about the Cowboys offensive line against the
okay. I get you.
The Falcons. If
there
any game,
I was gonna say, is there any way, looking at this record, is there any way possible the Cowboys can still make the playoffs?
By what? I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna get off. We're not doing this. We're not
is
doing
there
this.
by any chance?
Well, it's not good when you're losing against teams that you're gonna have tiebreakers with. Right now, I think the Cowboys came in the last week's game 10th. As far as the playoffs in the NFC, they're further down the line, maybe about 13th or 14th.
We got one division win.
So it starts
right now. If the Cowboys were to win today, they'll be 4-4. You got Arizona, Tampa Bay, San Fran, and Seattle all at 4-4 right now. if the Cowboys can get that win over Atlanta, you do jump because division leaders are as red right now. Hold on. Division as far as Washington, Detroit, Atlanta, and Arizona are your division leaders.
Okay.
So the 6th and the 7th seed right now, Minnesota and Philly are both 5-2. You got Philadelphia next week.
Yeah.
So
See,
it's
there
gonna be hard. You got Philly next week, and Philly today.
Yes.
They got the Jaguars. That's a win, and Minnesota got the Colts, and that's a win. So I mean, it's very hard. It's very hard.
Let me get some good news though. The good news is you've played only one division game and you got that win. The good news is you haven't lost to any division opponents because you haven't played them yet. You still got Philly twice. You got the Commanders twice. You got the Giants once. So everything technically is still in front of you, but you got to win today. This is a must-win going into the Philadelphia. You cannot go into the Philadelphia game 3-5. You got to go in 4-4 with an opportunity to get a win over the Eagles next week. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but for the Cowboys to actually try to pull this off, it's now or never. You got to start picking up conference wins because these wins count. Because in the tiebreaker situation, when it comes to playoff seeding, these wins got to count. They lost too many conference games already. Saints, 49ers, Lions. You can't afford to lose anymore. They got to start stringing off some wins tonight. Starting this afternoon and going forward until the Thanksgiving break. If they can do that, they can. But if they can't, they lose today. This thing could get bad really quick in a hurry. We've already seen separation between the coach and the owner, between the players and the quarterback, and between I guess the running back and the rest of the team. So the Cowboys need something early. Need something good to happen to them early. If something good happens to them early, they can make it galvanize this and take the momentum to win this game. But if something bad happens, Shams, early, if it's a turnover or a fumble, this thing could get out of control real fast.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like you said, Cowboys are going to they got to come in and again they elect to receive. You got to go in and score a touchdown. You cannot kick a field goal, and it cannot be a 3-and-out. You got to insert your dominance early. You got to drive down the field early and go about your business like they did last week against the Niners. I feel like if you play your first half, if you play this game like you did the first half against the Niners, minus the turnovers and actually score points, your defense shows up, you win this game. You got to keep Bijan in check. Bijan, ATL likes to do a lot with Bijan. Line him up wide, put him in the backfield. They do a lot. So you're going to have to contain him. And ATL knows how to get away from a running game too, because Bijan has yet to show y'all who really Bijan is. Because they don't know how to effectively use him. I think this year he's coming out of the shell a little bit more. So Cowboys gonna have to do what they got to do. They got to contain Bijan. They got to rattle Kirk Cousins.
Today might be the day for Bijan.
Might be. Shoot, he may run for 340 on us. I don't know. Let's say bet the house on it.
That'd be in the Mike Zimmer.
Yeah, every bet website that I definitely put in Bijan scoring a touchdown and going over 70-something rushing yards. So
okay, Capazzo, just calm down a little bit there, Capazzo. Just calm down. Cowboys should trade Diggs, Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and draft Shedeur and Travis Hunter.
I mean,
you left off Dak. You had to trade Dak too. You left off Dak in that list.
I mean, at the end of the day, Diggs and Parsons don't like Dak anyway, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say they don't like. Well, I mean, Diggs wasn't Diggs the one that called him a bitch in training camp?
Yes. My thing with this is everybody was saying, "Oh well, he's not playing well." I know he's not. Dak sucks. Dak is probably low tier right now. No, probably he is low tier right now in the NFL. thing is, you're doing a podcast. You're doing a podcast. You cannot go on a podcast and do that to your
Well, you
quarterback.
could be
where
doing a
you're in the
podcast
locker room.
anyway, but that's neither here nor
Yeah,
there.
but you're doing it when he you have to see this man in the locker room every day. Every day. And I know.
Well, this might go back to what Kendrick was saying was that last year or training camp? He was saying the guys just don't respect that like they think. Is what Kendrick was alluding to.
This is a game that Dak Prescott has to put his signature on the season. Say, hell no, we ain't doing this. I'm taking leadership of this team. I'm gonna be defiantly monstery, intense on the sideline. I'm gonna lead this team to a win because everybody's counting this team out. This is a game I think we see Dak Prescott just take control of this football team. If not, he's got his fan base down there. Hell, he's got his ownership basically saying, well, we can't get nobody because we had to pay Dak. Basically saying he's the reason why we suck.
Don't forget about it's CD's fault too.
Yeah, CD's fault also. We got players on podcasts talking about him. We got guys calling him in preseason a couple years ago the B word. I don't see that happen to a top risk quarterback. That happens, but this is a game right here. Dak Prescott's got to take the reins of the Cowboys himself, not the ownership, not the coaching staff, not even other players. He's got to lead this team, or at least play good enough to give them a chance to lead this team to a win. If he does it, I think he's good enough to lead this team to a win. If it's Dak Prescott versus Kirk Cousins, because in actuality, Dak Prescott is the better quarterback in this game. But they call Dak
the black Kirk Cousins.
Okay, that's just guys. That's just national media pundits trying to get clickbait. Okay.
No, I'm saying that's what people call him too.
Okay.
I don't know what's more disrespectful, that or Joel Embiid beating up a media person yesterday.
That's fine. But Dak Prescott has to take control of this football team because it's getting away being the leader of this football team. He's got to take control. He's got to stop it. If nobody else wants to stop it, he's got to come in and say, you know what? We're not going to have this. We're going to win this damn game. And I think they can. Give me Cowboys 24, Falcons 20.
Wow. So you're taking the Cowboys today?
Taking the Cowboys, the last stand. It's time. I put it on the group chat.
So the Cowboys. Hold on. Do I have you correct? You say it's the last stand. So if the Cowboys lose today, you're not going to take the Cowboys the rest of the season?
Probably not. Damn sure I take them next week against the Eagles.
Hold on, LeVar. I didn't say they were the same. I still think Dak is better quarterback than Kirk Cousins. The fans say, y'all say, because y'all think he sucks so bad. And yes, he has been horrible this season, but we know what he's capable of doing. He has been set up to fail.
I think it's more Mike McCarthy has been set up to fail than Dak's been set up to fail.
Dak has been set up to fail.
I agree with you. Well, I think Mike McCarthy's been set up to fail. I think Dak has been set up to be the fall guy. Because
Mike McCarthy's got to be set up to fail.
He can't pay nobody else. Well,
I can agree with you.
It's by Mike McCarthy's own hands. Some people might say it's by Mike McCarthy's own hands. I mean, hell, he did one thing. He did say he wanted to call plays, and the guy who said he's better calling plays that is, having a better season he is, and then the guy that took the fall for last year's demise, whether fairly or unfairly, Dan Quinn is having a better season he is. So just put that up there. Both his coordinators are gone, and their own teams are having a better season he is in the same division. It's not a good look.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to kind of question why they re-signed Dak at this point.
What else are you gonna do?
If you ain't gonna go out and spend the money, would you if you're not gonna do the things to do to win a championship, what'd you re-sign Dak for?
All right, Shams, who you got?
Okay.
I'm taking the Cowboys. I never give up.
Yeah, you DC4L.
Yep. DC4L for life.
Give me Cowboys 28. Falcons 31. Last second field goal by Young Ho.
Ouch. Old Ho is gonna save him today.
Okay. Boy, Greg Olsen said, boy, it must be Greg Olsen saying, boy, it must be bad for me because I'm finally getting the Cowboy game when they actually stink. Last year they gave it to me when they was winning all the games. Now they on 500 to give me a Cowboy game. They ain't looking for gold Greg. They ain't looking for good old Greg Olsen. He's one calling the game.
Not looking good. Well, maybe Greg Olsen could be the saving grace.
Yeah, when we had Greg Olsen call the game, who's winning? They put in Tom Brady. We start catching hot air after hot air.
Yeah. Well, don't let this gloomy look back here of Dallas shade you from the game today. That's not what's going to be happening in the game. It's not going to be gloomy in the game. Oh my God, Falcons 34, Cowboys 9, 3 field goals.
That's very possible.
Damn.
We would not be held as Cowboys are going to receive the opening kickoff.
Oh, what else is new? What else is new?
So here we go. Here we go.
All right, man. We'll be back at halftime. Let's see if Shams or Kendrick is right. Something tell me Shams might be right by the half.
We got Pam Oliver on the sideline. We better win this game.